Starting a new romantic relationship can be exciting, full of joy, and a little bit scary. But when you're dating someone who has been emotionally abused by a narcissist, there's an added layer of complexity. Narcissistic abuse is a form of emotional abuse perpetrated by someone who has strong narcissistic traits or who has narcissistic personality disorder. Understanding the impact of this kind of trauma is crucial to helping your partner heal and building a healthy relationship together. Narcissistic abuse is insidious, often going unnoticed until the damage is done. It can leave deep emotional scars that affect a person's self-esteem, trust, and overall mental health. The psychological impact of narcissistic abuse can be profound, affecting victims in numerous ways. One of the most common effects of narcissistic abuse is a decrease in self-esteem. Victims are subjected to constant criticism, belittlement, and devaluation, leading them to believe they are worthless or unlovable. This can make it difficult for them to assert themselves or pursue their goals, as they may feel they don't deserve success or happiness. Living with a narcissistic abuser can be like walking on eggshells. The unpredictable and volatile nature of the abuser's behavior can create a constant state of fear and uncertainty. Over time, this can lead to chronic anxiety. Victims may live in constant worry about upsetting the abuser or triggering an abusive episode. The emotional turmoil caused by narcissistic abuse can also lead to depression. The feeling of being trapped in an abusive relationship, coupled with a sense of isolation and low self-esteem, can lead to hopelessness and despair. Victims lose interest in activities they once enjoyed and struggle with feelings of sadness and emptiness. Narcissistic abuse can be traumatic, and some victims may develop symptoms of PTSD or CPTSD. These can include flashbacks or nightmares about the abuse, hypervigilance, and an exaggerated startle response. They may also avoid anything that reminds them of the abuse, further isolating themselves and limiting their life experiences. After experiencing narcissistic abuse, victims find it hard to trust others. They are afraid that other people will manipulate or hurt them in the same way the abuser did. This can make it challenging to form new relationships or maintain existing ones. Narcissists often disrespect or disregard their victims' boundaries. As a result, victims struggle to establish and maintain healthy boundaries in other relationships. They might feel guilty or afraid of asserting their needs and rights. Narcissistic abusers frequently blame their victims for the abuse, leading to feelings of guilt and shame. Victims are made to believe they are at fault for the abuser's actions or that they deserved the abuse. These feelings can be difficult to overcome and may persist long after the abusive relationship has ended. Understanding these impacts is crucial for anyone supporting a victim of narcissistic abuse. They require patience, empathy, and understanding as they navigate their journey of healing. When you are dating someone who was abused by a narcissist, compassionate communication is paramount. This will help your partner feel understood, supported, and loved as they navigate their healing journey. Ensure your partner feels safe when expressing their feelings. This involves both physical comfort and emotional reassurance. Encourage your partner to share their thoughts and feelings, but never force them. Let them know that there's no pressure to disclose anything they are not ready to talk about. Assure them that when they do choose to open up, you'll be there to listen without judgment. Active listening is about fully focusing on the speaker and showing empathy. It's not just about hearing the words but understanding the emotions behind them. Show that you're engaged in the conversation by maintaining eye contact, nodding, and offering affirmative responses like, "I see," or "I understand." Validation is about acknowledging and accepting another person's feelings. Even if you don't fully understand what your partner is going through, let them know that their feelings are valid and important. Remember, it might take time for your partner to feel comfortable opening up to you. Be patient, and don't rush them. Healing from narcissistic abuse is a process, and everyone moves at their own pace. When responding to your partner, choose your words carefully. Avoid language that might come across as critical or dismissive. Instead, use gentle, supportive language that shows understanding and empathy. Your partner may have intense reactions to situations that seem insignificant to you. They might get upset over a seemingly harmless comment or exhibit anxiety over routine changes. It's crucial to remember that these reactions are often triggered by past traumas, not by your current actions. Respond with kindness and understanding, not frustration, when these situations arise. Victims of narcissistic abuse often struggle with self-esteem and trust issues. They might need more reassurance and validation than what you're used to giving in a relationship. Regularly affirm your love and support, and reassure them that they're valued and appreciated. Trust is an essential component in any relationship. However, when you are dating someone who has been abused by a narcissist, trust can be particularly challenging to establish. Their past experiences have left them wary and fearful of betrayal. Consistency is key when establishing trust. Show up when you say you will, follow through on your promises, and maintain steady behavior. Over time, this consistency demonstrates to your partner that you're reliable and dependable, which can help ease their fears and doubts. Respecting your partner's boundaries is another crucial aspect of building trust. They may have had their boundaries repeatedly violated in the past, so showing them that you respect their limits and personal space can go a long way in building trust. While personal support from loved ones is immensely valuable, professional assistance often plays a critical role in the healing journey of survivors of narcissistic abuse. Encourage your partner to consider therapy if they haven't already. Present it as an opportunity for them to gain additional support and resources, rather than as an indication of weakness or failure. In some cases, joint therapy sessions can be beneficial. If your partner is comfortable with the idea, you could attend therapy together. This can provide you with insights into what they're going through and how you can best support them. Dating someone who has been abused by a narcissist can be challenging. However, with understanding, compassion, and patience, it's more than possible to build a healthy, loving relationship. Remember that their past does not define them or your relationship. It's just one part of their story, and with your support, they can start a new chapter full of love, trust, and healing. For more information about narcissists and narcissistic abuse, visit www.carlacorelli.com.